When you are trustworthy on smaller things, you will be trustworthy on bigger things. The amount of, crooked arrangements that you might see on a grand scale, people ought to have seen that those traits were there even on smaller things. How do you expect Kachika, who can sell and tell a person to take? There is one channel where I shared information that there was one neighbor of mine, long time ago, 2003, 2004, when I was in the transport industry. A neighbor of mine, a wealthy man in Myenga, who had a road named after him, a street named after him. He approached me and told me he has one of his taxis. It was apprehended at the Central Police Station, and that he's tired of them. Please, you can go and buy them. The guy gave me a card, registration logbook. It showed that the car had been on the road for only 9 months. I went to inspect the car at the Central Police Station, Kampala. It was congested and I did not want to squeeze myself in there. But when I went, when I asked my boys to go, we had actually to use 2 breakdowns to remove other vehicles so that we could reach the other vehicle. On reaching the vehicle, we found that the vehicle had been stripped. All tires had been replaced by old ones. Can you imagine that even the gearbox was removed? We had to tow the vehicle from there. And I instructed the people that let us take this vehicle to my neighbor, a very prominent Muslim Hajj man. And we took the vehicle there. I stood down. He was in his car. I think he saw what was going on. He said, "Yes, what, Mohammed?" I said, "Yeah, man, my bro. It seemed your car was stripped when it was at the police station. There are no components. Most of the components were stripped." And the gentleman looked me into the face and said one word, "Mohammed, I transact once." Have you heard? I transact once. He rolled back into his house. He went back into his house and rolled the curtains. I was then in my mid-30s. I just walked away and I said, "God, I'm not going to drown because of this."